Hi, good day, watchers, and welcome to our film reviews time. Today we're watching a film called This Is a Strange Movie, but I liked it at the same time. And Close Calls. We watched this tonight. Oh my goodness me. I'll get to that in a bit. Right, okay, let's read this. I've got a. I can't. Yeah. So anyway, so Richard Springer's film centers around Morgan Mackenzie, played by Jordan Phipps, a troubled teen with a checkered past who finds herself grounded by her father, Christoph Walter. Bored and left alone to deal with her alien and crazy grandmother, Janice Dooley, Morgan soon becomes target of a psycho caller. As the night gets weirder, paranoia begins to set in, and Morgan is forced to face some of her worst fears and inner demons as she starts to believe that everyone she knows is either plotting against her or trying to kill her. So this is a film that it's a strange movie. I couldn't really explain the whole. It's one of those movies that it doesn't really have a straightforward plot, if you know what I mean. It's like the girl in it, Jordan Fitz, absolutely fan. I really liked her in this. She's gorgeous. So anyway, at the beginning of the film, you meet this gorgeous, this girl and her father having an argument because he's going out to meet his girlfriend for a drink or so, and he's gonna leave her alone with her grandmother. She has to feed her these pills. So anyway, they have like a whatever. So father and daughter kind of thing. So but then this film gets really strange. She starts taking drugs. Smoking stuff, whatever, and then that sniffing cocaine, and then you think to yourself, is she actually seeing what? Because when she goes to see her grandmother, she goes upstairs. She has these like cool, pictures of mum. Mum died, of course. I'm gonna have a few spoilers in this because this film was like I thought this film was like a few years, but this is like 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. This film. So we see photos of her mum anyway, she's walking upstairs. Photos of her mum. And it's weird. When she's going upstairs, it's like the Addams Family or the Monsters, because it's like webs and mum's like, grandmother's not well. So anyway, and it's creepy. It's kind of creepy. I said, no, it's kind of weird, very weird though. It's got rats and stuff upstairs, and it's like it's got cockroaches there. And I think, what is going on? Why is she upstairs in this like not really very clean room? It's very strange. And even I'm saying, this is weird. Downstairs it's fine, upstairs it's like a damn bloody castle. It's weird. With webs and all the Addams Family one. So it's very strange. She keeps getting these phone calls from this kind of weird guy who keeps making these like noises, noises. And she's on her own. Anyway, so later on in the film, a guy pops in. This guy with glasses, and she's doing. Let's just say anyway. First of all, you see her father with this girl, young woman, British woman, and they start doing it in the toilet, of course. When he starts talking about his daughter, and then they start. The film gets weird. I don't think he's complaining, of course. She's nice looking woman, of course. So anyway, so the young girl, the blonde girl, Morgan. I almost forgot her name, man. She's doing to it, so let's just say she's doing to it to herself solo. Anyway, this guy turns up and tries to make out of her and stuff like that. And next minute he starts, I've got this like stuff he can take. So she ends up taking. No, first of all she gets like a phone call from this guy, and then they start taking this stuff. And then let's just say, I don't want to explain this about upstairs down to let's just say what happens between them two, and he does something to her. I'm sitting there going, anyway, she's just like, anyway, so I'm not going to say too much about it. But so anyway, he's doing something to her, and then what happens is like, what the hell? Film gets kind of strange. It does get really weird. I'm sitting there going, certain part, I am not complaining. I'm sitting there going, gosh, so anyway, she freaks out, and then you think to yourself, was he actually doing that to her? You can't. I don't know. It's weird because it's weird. You think, was she hallucinating or stuff like that? So anyway, she's in the back garden, what we call it, with the swimming pool, backyard, whatever. And next minute he falls over. No, she asks him to do something, right? Falls over, sees this rattlesnake. Next minute, something's calling him into this like, I don't even know what you call it, like a room thing. And he just decides to go in. The film doesn't really explain what happened. He just goes in and it just vanishes. There are certain parts of the film you kind of think that doesn't really make sense, but actually, I'm actually explaining this film quite well. It doesn't make much sense, but it's weird. Some films are like, you know, it doesn't really have a story to it. It doesn't really. It's like a killer, drugs, gorgeous blonde woman, and who likes to be, who doesn't like to be alone, grandmother who's ill. So anyway, the last part was just crazy. So anyway, so what happens? And so he vanishes. Then she's watching a horror film. I think she's watching Night of the Living Dead. Cracking zombie movie, by the way. And then she gets another phone call on this different phone this time. And so anyway, later on in the film, this guy turns up called Barry. And there was something straight away you think something fishy about the guy straight away because she's talking to him. And then she starts to feel sorry for him. Because she's thinking about her grandmother. She's on her own. And next to me, she starts to let him in. Of course, he's all like wet because it's been raining and stuff. Father's on the way from the from the restaurant with the girlfriend, of course. And it's a bit of, like I said, it's a bit of spoilers in this. And let's just say it involves the young woman. So she lets him in, and she's on the pool table. She's like, I'm just saying, she looks great. She's a good looking one, I'm just saying. But anyway, so it happens. He's giving her a drink, of course. Next minute, she says something to him. Like, he's been playing around with her father's girlfriend, and of course, he's not that bothered about it. And this scene was crazy. I'm sitting there, and Jesus, film's got a sense of humour, that's for sure. Because the part where he punches her on and ties her up. She says to her, like, she's like kind of pissing him off actually, but he ties the next minute. It's like it gets a bit, starts to like trying to make out of her and stuff like that. And yeah, he's a bit of a crazy guy. He's crazy, but he's a good villain, that's for sure. Anyway, she mentions the phone calls. He's like, I have no idea what he's talking about. So it turns out I don't think he actually did the phone calls. It's someone else. So that means you got two crazy people on the loose. He doesn't really explain who this crazy person was. That's what's kind of bugs me about this film. Anyway, so where was I? Where was I now? Yeah, she likes to take a lot of drugs. She's like a rebel teen. That's what you call her. But she's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous rebel. Rebel. So what the hell was that? Anyway, so he ties her up. And next minute she starts to go in. I want to use the toilet. You can watch, and then he's like, then his eyes light up, like, like he's got this fantasy about girl using the loo. Right? Anyway, so they go to the toilet one. She's like, doing it right there. The next minute starts, let's just say he starts waxing off, waxing on, wax off, and then she ends up stabbing him with this like finger because she got like Cocomiana and stuff like that. So she stabs him, and then the dad turns up with the girlfriend. And he doesn't believe her. He's like, you're on drugs, you're going crazy and stuff. And so anyway, but then she starts remembering he left the coat on the thing. So she ends up trying to find it with a coat is where he hanged it up. And anyway, so he starts attacking her, and then her dad's with the woman, and then he hits her. It's weird. He just whacks her. It's like, Jesus Christ. And he ends up getting killed. And then the woman, next minute, anyway, she ends up going to this like car garage. Anyway, she's in this like basement or a garage or whatever. And next minute, her dad's been stabbed, and she turns out she stabbed him. And of course, turns out those two have been working together. The guy and the Barry's been working together. The woman and the guy's been working together. And yeah, it goes all complete crazy pear shit to this film. So it's kind of like she starts to try to kill the blonde girl, the woman, and then it goes crazy. Anyway, so she escapes. She ends up going to this like place with these like plants and stuff. Then she knocks her out, and then she goes back to the house, goes into this room. Then she gets attacked. She gets attacked in the house. She ends up going up where the grandmother is. Top part. She ends up to the grandmother at the end of the film. So no, she ends up. The young girl ends up. No, the woman ends up where the grandmother is, there, where the room where the grandmother is, and then that's part where the grandmother attacks the woman. And it gets really weird, so she starts eating her face and stuff like that. It's crazy. Like I say, it's hard to explain because it's so weird, the film is. It's like, not in a bad way, of course. It does. Yeah, because she gets, no, the girl gets stabbed in the leg. The grandmother attacks the woman, kills her, and bite her and everything. Then she's alright afterwards. It's weird, and then next minute she's like, she like loses conscious. Then she's in this like hallway with all this sticky, gooey stuff on the ground, and she's naked, and she's hair's coming out like that, covering her, her chest and stuff. And next minute you see it's like woman. She goes into this like small room. It's like next minute you see it's like woman like with this long hair, and it's I think it's her mum or something like that. That's what her mum's there, and she starts. And then she does this like she opens her mouth, she does it, and then she just wakes up and she's like screaming, and then stuff comes. It's like it gets really weird. The last bit, it's like a full-blown horror film. Really enjoyed it though. And then she wakes up in her grandmother's bed with this thing, when she's written this thing on her leg, and she's got like Morgan's pills or something. It's weird. That last bit is weird. I'm sitting there. So she's locked in the same room as when her grandmother was. You don't know what happened to her grandmother. That's why I hope they make a sequel to explain more, because it's a very interesting movie. I did enjoy it. Over 2 hours this film was, which is good. Well, she was great at it. That chick is gorgeous, beautiful. Seems like just not wearing much, of course, not complaining. It's just beautiful. So the last part was weird when when you see that room where that guy went, and it's like, so who the hell the guy on the phone was? It didn't really explain it at all, but I suppose it kind of makes other people think he's on the thing. Oh, maybe it's that person. Maybe it was that guy, that Barry guy. I don't know, but he says it wasn't him, so why would he deny that? But yeah, really enjoyed it though. Good film though. Okay, what I didn't like about it, I'm trying to get what something I dislike. I suppose the only thing I didn't explain was the kill, what the guy on the phone was. Didn't explain it coming in the boyfriend, because I suppose there's some boyfriend that's acting a bit weird. Because there's a part of the film where he's like reading this letter, right? And it says something about killing, we could be together by killing each other, killing you or something like that, threatening or stuff like that. It could have been him, it could have been that Barry guy. So yeah, but apart from that, I thought it was interesting. I thought the girl in it. Oh, okay. What I liked about it, I like the woman in it, the gorgeous blonde girl. Oh my goodness, man, beautiful woman. It's like a goddess. So they didn't explain certain parts, but whatever. So I like the characters in it. I thought they had some kind of bit of humour in it at the same time. There's some quite creepy scenes in it. Quite cool. The way the film looks, it has that kind of 80s feel to it, like 80s, the music and stuff like that, which I like. I do like the music and stuff, the do, kind of stuff like that. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's not one of the greatest horror films ever. It's not one of the horror films I'll go, oh my god, I've got to. But yeah, it's a good film though. I like it. It's not one of the greatest horror films ever made, but it's good. Well, that spot was interesting. It does make you think a bit who the guy on the phone was. What happened to that other guy? Doesn't really explain that, but who knows? Might be a sequel out there somewhere. Who knows? The blonde girl is great in it. Actually, she's not a bad actress. Actually, she's not bad at all. So yeah, the film doesn't take itself too serious, I don't think, but it does have some creepy ass moments. It does have some moments you think, Jesus Christ, that plays your head. That definitely plays your head. But we really enjoyed it. So yeah, good scenes in it where she's like on drug, when she's high, on drugs, and she's just in this like whatever. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Last part was good. So good characters, interesting. The beautiful blonde girl, great, wonderful. So yeah, the reason I'm going to give this film is a 4 out of 5. Really enjoyed it. Like I said, really enjoyed it. I liked it, and I didn't hate it. I was enjoying it actually when I was watching. I did enjoy it. Does have some cool visual scenes in it. Look good. Did have that 80s feel, kind of like weird movie, and it pretty much paid off anyway. So yeah, about to give 8 out of 10 there. 4 out of 5. So yeah, close calls. Definitely worth watching. A weird horror film with gorgeous women, nudity, and oh man, she's great. So yeah, definitely worth definitely an interesting movie that makes you a little bit think a little bit, thinking about who the hell the guy that film was, I wonder. So yeah. So yeah, anyway, people, I'm going to go off and off a bit. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Good film, by the way. Close Calls. Definitely worth watching. I liked it. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day and a nice week. Take a little self and enjoy my videos and gaming channel, whatever. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Thank you for watching. And it's a very close call. And thank you very much.